Welcome to my channel, Better Monday Fasting. In today's video, I'll be talking about smells, artificial smells, on which we don't have any control over, and how it's been affecting me. Before getting started, I want to make it clear that nothing I share in this video or on the channel, it's medical advice. So please do your own research before making any health-related decisions. So, like smells, artificial smells. Yeah, it's the new little thing that it's been bothering me. I mean, it had been bothering me for a while, but now it's like, it's interesting how like the discomfort is stronger as far as I'm concerned. So to give you a little feedback, a little background on myself, like I started fasting in 2016, and thanks to fasting, I was able to solve many problems. And one thing that fasting allowed me to accomplish is that I started communicating with my body, or my body started communicating with me better, or I started understanding it better. And by communicating, I mean it happens at various levels, but since today we're talking about smells, for example, like if I go, like when I was in Guatemala, I had a chance to be in nature, like really like the cleanest air one can imagine. And when I was inhaling that fresh air, my body was thanking me. It's like, wow, this is great. Like it was like almost like a pleasure. It wasn't like something like unconscious that I'm doing, like, oh, I'm breathing, because it was like a real pleasure to. I was enjoying the clean, fresh air. And on the other side of the spectrum, each time there's something like toxic or something that is not good for me, like cigarette smoke, my body will tell me the opposite, like, get out of here, this is not good for you, don't inhale that. So for almost like the 9 years I've been fasting, I really developed like this sense of smell that is like, I know what is good for me or what is not good for me. And lately I've been really bothered by like, also I became more like sensitive not in the sense of, oh, you know, I'm sensitive, but it's like I can smell way better than before. And also, since I don't consume any sugar, I've been on more than 2 years on keto, and then I've been like, I've done a carnivore diet for 90 days, and now I'm on some sort of a keto diet. So I believe my sense of like smell is very, it's very developed, like taste and smell. So yeah, all the air fresheners, they really like bother me. I mean, it does kind of smell good, but my body is saying, no, this is not good. And all the like the cheap perfumes, even in like when I'm at the grocery store and I'm on the cleaning supply aisle, everything is packed and everything, but I smell it like it butter. Like I'm like, oh, don't breathe too much here. Like I can smell like the toxicity. And so sometimes I go to the gym, and they're doing cleaning, and it's like cleaning supplies. And at the gym where I live in Asuncion, Paraguay, the lady owning the gym, she put on the walls, there's like I believe 5 or 6 of them, those air fresheners that you put in the bathroom, and every 10 minutes or so it's like, psst, So you're doing your workout and you're inhaling that, like it's so bad. Like for me, from my perspective. The other day I was at the gym here and the lady was cleaning the dumbbells and stuff, and she was using something, I mean, that supposedly smelled really good, you know, it had a nice scent, but again, like it's really bad, especially when you're working out, you know. And another thing that happens to me at the sauna in Asuncion, I go to the sauna, so I go to the sauna, I sweat, sometimes I get a massage, you know, I try to take like a cold bath and everything. And once I'm done, I feel really refreshed, I feel clean, I feel like I've taken out of all the toxins. And it's a pretty good spa. Entonces, for that reason, they have, you know, they give for free, they give Listerine, deodorants and stuff. And over there, like in Sudan, I'm all clean, I'm like, I want to change and, you know, go back to work, and somebody comes in and with the spray deodorant, like they're going like crazy, and the locker room is really it's really small, and it's like my body is like several times I just got out, I took my stuff, I got out like and changed outside because like it's horrible, like it's like my body, like I feel like, and especially when you know you just finished, so it defeats the purpose, you know, you're going to the sauna to take out the toxins, and then so like the problem, like I know that it's bad for me, so like when I book Airbnbs and stuff, I'm like, you know what, don't put any air freshener, don't put those like the little trend now is like those like little wooden sticks in scent. And I can see how you could do it maybe with you know, with oils and natural scents. I mean, I can see how it could be done well, but usually it's all chemical, you know. And several times I booked Airbnbs and I just throw them away right away, you know. And so now I tell the host before, so they don't waste money with those little things. So my problem right now is not like, I mean, I know that it's bad for me, and I have to protect myself as much as I can against it. But my problem is more like at a social level, especially in Latin America. Maybe there's less. I don't know. Maybe there's people are less conscious of that. That it's like all the perfumes, all the smells are like artificial smells are bad for. I mean, I don't know it for sure that it's bad. I like because there's a lot of information out there saying that, you know, it can affect your thyroid gland, your hormones and stuff. That part I don't know. All I know is like that my body is telling me that it's not good for me. So my problem is more like social, because the thing is like people want to do good, you know. It's like it comes from a good intention. It's really good that at the gym they're like cleaning, like keeping things clean. So from their perspective, they're being professional, they're doing something good, they're keeping, you know, they're maintaining a good order. So coming and saying like, hey, you know, what you're doing it's unhealthy, it's a little bit difficult. Same with the sauna, you know, like they put, they're like, oh yeah, for free we're providing all this thing so people can, you know, they can go back to work, like from here they can brush their teeth, they have Listerine, they have all like, so it comes from a good intention, but the products they're using, they're kind of unhealthy. And it's just that, as with like the secondhand smoking, I mean, it's also the air I'm breathing, so it's like, you know, you monopolize that air with your air freshener, and then now I have to inhale it, you know, like it's so yeah, it's been really bothering me lately. Like it's like, but in a way I think it's good, because probably it's because I made a lot of progress, you know. It's probably I made so much progress with fasting and cleaning my system that even like the slightest thing is like bothering me, because before, you know, I wouldn't even cross my mind. That's why it's kind of difficult to socially communicate that. And also in you know, here in Colombia, I take the Uber a lot, and again, like it's like air fresheners, vanilla, this, strawberry, like. And once there was a lady, she had it was great. She had a little like little bag of like yeah, herbs. I think it was lavender. Like she had some lavender, and it was it smelled really good. It was natural, and I, you know, we started talking about it, and we were on the same page. She was like, "Oh no, I hate those smells." Like, and especially if you're working, I think it's gonna be a little noisy over there. Especially if you're working Uber, you know, 12 hours a day or 8 hours a day, and you're inhaling all those things, you know, all day. I mean, I'm just a customer, so I take maybe a couple times a day Uber here in Colombia. So, yeah, something to think about. Like, it seems to be like a little tiny detail, but that's where I'm at right now. Like, it's really, yeah, when I'm like, it's really bothering me, and like at the airports, like when you go to duty free, and I sometimes use myself fragrance, but I stop putting it on the. So I try to purchase like really good quality ones, and I try to avoid, unless I'm gonna have like a very intimate situation, I try to avoid to put it on my skin. I put on my t-shirt, and if I don't put it every day, I mean, if it's, you know, I know that it's gonna be a day without too much social interaction, I prefer not put perfume. I mean, it's really bad. Like I think even the good quality ones are, I don't think they're unnecessary. I haven't been able to find alternatives, but I should look into it. But with the, yeah, when you get intimate with women and stuff, yeah, it's like yeah, you don't want to smell bad, like and that perfume I have, it's like my cousin. I was like 15 years old. It's like a really old school like fragrance. So my cousin, when I was like 15 years old, for my birthday, she had gifted me a bottle of that perfume. And since then, I mean, it's like it became almost like yeah, my natural scent. Like I've tried other perfumes and stuff, and nothing would stick. And this one, I mean, now I'm 50 almost, you know. So it's like yeah, it's like 35 years I've been using it, but on and off. Like I had once I started fasting for a good amount of time, I was like, yeah, I didn't use any perfumes. I wouldn't dye my hair. I was really like, you know, I want to get all the toxins out of my system. So then I got back to dyeing my hair, and yeah, using perfume more moderately, and not on the skin as much as possible. But yeah, I wanted to shoot a video about that, because I don't know if there are other people out there that are really sensitive to that. But I think, even though it's like it sounds like a problem, I think it's like it also shows that, as I said it before, that I made a lot of progress. So now I made a lot of progress myself, but also like managing my environment, because because when I'm in Turkey, it's like, you know, there's so much secondhand smoking that, I mean, the little air freshener thing, I mean, I don't even have time like to think about it, you know, like it's like on the priority list. It's really it's on another level. So yeah, in a way it's good. Like it's like we're making progress. So the smaller problems are becoming our only problems. But I mean, it's small in the way that culturally it's very accepted, you know, somehow. But maybe on a health level, maybe it's maybe as dangerous as secondhand smoking. I don't know. But my body doesn't like it. My body really doesn't. My 9-year-old fasting metabolism is telling me no. And I trust my body. That's the thing. That's the one thing I learned with fasting. And so I know for sure that it's not good for me. So yeah, I mean, share your thoughts, because like on this one I feel really lonely, especially in Latin America. Like I know that I've seen testimonies, like I even saw like an ad for a retreat, and they were saying like, oh, we don't put any perfumes and we walk barefoot and stuff. So like I think there's a consciousness about that. But in Latin America, it's very, yeah, I don't know how to. Once I told like a friend of mine that is working at that sauna, I told him that was really like bothering me, and he understood. He understood, but it's really hard like to. I mean, there are even people at that sauna. They have a terrace, like a solarium, natural solarium. And sometimes I go there and people are smoking, you know, like it's like, so, you know, it's like we don't see the sauna the same way. I mean, they're more on the, you know, we are businessmen working really hard, and once in a while we go to the sauna to relax, you know. Whereas I see it more like, I mean, I'm also a businessman, but I don't, like I try to not be toxic, and it's like I see it more like an investment on my health. And I go to the sauna mostly like to shock my body, shock the mitochondria, and get this, and sweat and get the toxins out, and make progress with my health that way. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna name this video. I was thinking about smells like Teen Spirit, because you know, there's the Nirvana song, but I recently learned that Kurt Cobain, he actually got that title from, there's actually like, I think there's a perfume called Teen Spirit, and somebody had written on a wall or something, like when he was touring, like, oh, it smells like Teen Spirit. It smells like Teen Spirit. So we'll see on the video title, but I was thinking about putting that, like it will give maybe like a little mystery, and how somehow connect with the idea. So to close that video, I want to show a little, I mean, it's more than a little, but like a nice looking mural here in Medellin, Colombia, in the neighborhood of Laureles. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I hope I see you in another video on the channel. Thank you.